Do you consider yourself a good person? Of course you do, we all do. We tell ourselves a comforting lie, that there is a clear line between us, the good, moral citizens, and them, the monsters, the criminals, the evil. But what if I told you that this line does not exist? What if the difference between you and a sadistic torturer is not your personality, but your situation? In 1971, a single coin toss proved that inside every ordinary man, a monster is waiting to wake up. Welcome to Sage and Psyche. Today, we descend into the darkest basement of human psychology, the Stanford Prison Experiment. The year is 1971. Philip Zimbardo, a psychology professor at Stanford University, wanted to answer a dangerous question. What happens when you give ordinary people unlimited power over others? To find out, he built a fake prison in the basement of the university. He recruited 24 healthy, intelligent, and stable college students. No criminal records, no psychological issues, just normal kids hoping to earn $15 a day. A simple coin toss decided their fate. Half became prisoners, the other half became guards. It started with the uniforms. The prisoners were stripped naked, searched, and given a dress like smock. Their names were taken away. They became just numbers. The guards were given wooden batons and, most importantly, mirrored sunglasses. This was crucial. The glasses hid their eyes. It hid their humanity. They were no longer students. They were the authority. Zimbardo expected a boring 2 weeks. But on the morning of the second day, hell broke loose. The prisoners rebelled, and the guards. They didn't just react. They evolved. They began to view the prisoners as dangerous animals. They sprayed them with fire extinguishers, stripped them naked, and removed their beds. This is where the true horror began. No one told the guards to be cruel. They chose to be. They invented creative forms of torture. They forced prisoners to clean toilets with their bare hands. They made them simulate sodomy. They woke them up every hour for meaningless counts. The good students had vanished. The uniform had consumed them. The human mind is fragile. In less than 36 hours, prisoner number 8612 began to suffer from acute emotional disturbance. He was screaming, crying, and raging uncontrollably. He told the others, "You can't leave. You can't quit." The simulation had become their reality. They forgot they were students. They truly believed they were trapped. But the scariest transformation wasn't the guards. It was the scientist. Professor Zimbardo, who was supposed to be the objective observer, became the warden. When he saw the torture, he didn't stop it. He watched. He was fascinated. He became part of his own experiment, blind to the suffering he created. It took an outsider to break the spell. Christina Maslach, a former student, visited the basement on day 6. She was horrified by what she saw. She asked Zimbardo, "It's terrible what you are doing to these boys." Her shock woke him up. The experiment, scheduled for 2 weeks, was cancelled on day 6. The students returned to their lives, but they were never the same. They had seen their own shadow. Zimbardo called this the Lucifer Effect. It teaches us a terrifying lesson. Evil is not a personality trait. It is a product of the system. Put a good person in a bad system, and the system wins, always. So, the next time you see brutality on the news and think, "I would never do that," ask yourself, are you sure? Or have you just never worn the uniform? Subscribe to Sage and Psyche.